Hello everyone and welcome to the introductory video for A-Level Media Studies at Aspire Sixth Form. My name is Mr Alsop. I'm the Head of Media Studies alongside Mrs Martin Priest, and also teaching Media Studies is Mr Hood, so we are a bit of a superstar team. So I just want to talk you through the nature of the course and a little bit about the assessment, and then some thoughts about links to a path you might be on in the future. So first of all, the course content. For those of you who haven't studied media studies before or thought about it, media studies is the study of the media. So we look at television, film, video games. We look at online platforms including social media and YouTube. We look at radio, newspapers, advertising, marketing, film. We look at the whole gamut of the modern media. And essentially what we're trying to do is investigate and explore how those different medium are used to create and to disseminate products to people. And we look at the choices that producers make, both technical and artistic and industry sort of marketing related choices, and we try to analyse them and account for the decisions that they make. And we respond to exam questions about those things. We learn an awful lot of theory about communications, about audience. There's a little sociology in there. We look at theory connected with the way that human beings behave. We look at theory connected with the way that the technical side of things, the way that these products are put together technically. All kinds of wonderful things, with an aim to giving you a sort of industry standard knowledge and experience of how media products are put together. Media studies used to be largely a sort of academic pursuit. Now the structure of the course has been adapted to make it much more in line with skills necessary for industry, basically. So we're going to talk about assessment. How's it assessed? So there are three components to the A-Level Media Studies spec. Two of them are exam based. One of them is non-exam assessment, or NEA, as you will get tired of us saying to you. The two exam components, the first one is called Media Products, Industries and Audience, and that is a sort of general look across the whole scope of the media. So we look at a little bit of every media industry, and we look at a lot of theory to do with narrative, genre, marketing, industry, media language, representations, and we take a kind of global view, if you like, of the whole media landscape. Then the second exam component is component 2, and that is media products in depth. So there we look at three media industries in significant depth. So we look at two texts, and we spend a lot of time with them and look at them in a lot of depth. So the first one is television. We look at television in the global age. We also look at magazines. And then the final industry we look at is online. So we look at YouTubers. We look at the use of the internet as a production medium, as a broadcast medium, as a medium to engage in a modern participatory audience creator relationship, to account for the fact that now we are no longer separated into creators and audience. We are both almost all the time. Right now I'm creating this for you to disseminate, but in a second I'm going to use this iPad to watch videos on YouTube and I'll become the audience again. We're both at all times, and that's one of the things that we look at. The NEA is the component number 3. That's a practical production element. So this is where we take the skills that we've taught you and the knowledge that we've acquired in our other components, and we use them to create something. You will be responsible for planning, pitching, designing, creating, editing, finishing and transporting a brand new media product of your very own. We will use industry standard technology and software, so that by the time, if you want to go and take this course on to the next level, to go all the way to university, then you will have a background in industry standard procedures and the way we work, and an understanding of production and how it puts together. So where will it take you? If you're really interested in media studies, it can take you anywhere. It can take you anywhere in the world, and it can take you to any job. We have students who are currently working for the BBC and ITV in production roles. We have former students who are producers, former students who've set up their own video games production companies, former students who've been away to Japan to do digital art and animation. We've got former students who are doing designing backdrops for arena rock shows. and for theatrical performances and all kinds of different roles and responsibilities within the media itself. Outside of that, we've got an awful lot of transferable skills. So even if what you're looking for your next steps isn't specifically tied to the media, and by the time you go to uni, there won't be any jobs that aren't in the media. Everything will be the media from the moment you open your little peepers to the moment you try to go to sleep, although you're just going to have one more check of Instagram before you do. But even if you want to take your career in a different direction, we teach you skills of analysis, we teach you skills of presentation, we teach you skills of a technical nature that will lend themselves to an awful lot of careers. We have just as many students who go on to do non-media specific jobs, and those non-media specific jobs are just as valuable, but possibly a lot less cool, so who knows. If you're interested in finding out any more, then please contact me at school. You can find my email address or my contact details from school. Or if you're a student currently at Chesington Great World and you want to contact me, you can come and find me, and I'll answer any questions that you might have. Other than that, I hope to see you in September coming, face to face and like real life physically. And take care and think media.